Welcome to Om Secret Space, and this is a video about how to see energies, auras, and basically anything from the astral. First of all, let's understand the concept of energies. First, there is a seed of an idea. Then we need to kind of embrace the personality in order to that idea manifest in the physical realm. The laws in the nature work similarly. You first have an idea. That idea will start being condensed long enough in order to manifest its energies, personalities. That's the astral. And then the longer time it's concentrated in the astral, it will start manifesting in the physical. We need to understand that absolutely anything from the physical world, absolutely anything, will have energy because it's been first created in the astral. While being long time enough in the astral, it got manifested into the physical realm. So absolutely everything has energy. Why you would like to see energies? What will bring that to you? Ask seriously, what is your intention behind? Is it something for you yourself to satisfy your ego? Is it something that you would like to work with, experiment with, and then have a higher purpose to help others? Is it something just to see it and then unsee it because you think that that is possible? But that's gonna be a trickier way. Once you start seeing things, it's a little bit harder to unseeing them. So you need to understand the responsibility that it takes to open your third eye to the astral realm. There are many things there, and you need to already vibrate in a higher frequency in order to be seeing beautiful things astrally. Because if your frequency is low, if you're having not so pure, nice thoughts, once your third eye opens, that's gonna be a whole new world in that frequency that you're gonna be seeing. And you will be attracting consciousness that like that type of frequency of yours, and they will be engaging in your world, in this physical, but because now it's gonna be mixed, this astral and the physical. It is very important to take care your frequency. Are you like doing your daily meditations? Are you eating properly? What kind of dreams are you having? Because dreams usually, anything that is in your subconscious or there, it comes out in your dreams. So it's easy to know where you are at by looking at the dreams. If you're having nightmares or you're not able to sleep, you're not able to relax, you are not interested in opening your third eye to see the astral realm. Like, that's my suggestion, recommendation. In the end, you will do whatever you need to do, whatever divine wants you to do, because each one of us has its own journey. So maybe it's needed for you to go that way. But yes, that's my advice. Once you start seeing things, you will see them as per whatever you are vibrating at. One time I saw something that should not be there, that it was completely different dimension. Like, I had a sneak from another dimension, which was completely different from where I am at, and I instantly felt not nice. What I did is to just turn around and leave. Once you come back again, that it's not gonna be there, because it was like a glitch in the matrix. Those things happen. And maybe it's not actually a glitch, maybe it's like the astral realm testing you, how is gonna be your response to those glitches. I'm gonna give you super easy 3 exercises. First of all, I want to start with the strong one. Train the depth of where are you looking at. By living in a 3D world, our eyes, 2 eyes, see 2D. This book, I'm gonna see a 2D part of it. I'm not gonna be seeing through book, because that's the whole concept. To see the astral, you need to learn to see through. How are you gonna learn to see through with something that you only meant to see 2D? At the point of this pen, I focus here and I see everything 2D. I don't see the circle, I don't see how it goes farther. I see it 2D and I'm only seeing this point. What I want you to do is make a line from this point to here, imaginary line. Okay, it's not real. It will be real if you are there for long enough. Look at here, trace a line, and then throughout this line, you keep looking like this, but throughout this line, there are hundreds of points where you can start focusing your gaze. 3D realm, we are seeing things wherever we focus, that's where we look at, but there is whole distance that we are missing out. This is the depth that we need to train, that later on we will be able to see things through. Anytime that you want to practice this exercise, first of all, you can practice like just looking here and then start making it closer to you. You're still looking at this point. This way you're practicing the depth, okay? Once you are comfortable doing that, stop moving this pen and do the same just with your eyes. This is an exercise to start working and seeing astrally. There are many things that our brain is not picking up because we are not open to see them. This exercise is gonna open all these realms that are in between wherever you look at and you. All these planes are suddenly, in each point, you will start seeing a different space. And around, if you focus long time enough, you will start seeing things. It doesn't have to be a pen. It can be a mountain. Rather than just looking at the top of a mountain, trace a line from the top of a mountain to you and then start focusing on somewhere in between, throughout this line. Okay? And then you will see that everything is kind of like blurred around. We don't care. We don't focus. It's like type of unfocusing. This is how I started seeing energies. And it is a very powerful thing. Because now, whenever I see a person, rather than focusing and looking at them to find the energy, I remember energy is part from the astral. To see energy, you need to be able to see through. So rather than focusing to the person, I just unfocus in the person. Start seeing what is around them, and then you will start seeing the auras. Like that's also the beginning stages. This exercise, it's a very powerful one. Next exercise that can help you to open your third eye and start seeing things from the astral realm. You will need a mirror, just like a mirror, how this one. You sit next to a mirror and behind you there is a white wall. Just stare at yourself in the mirror, do tratak, anywhere, forehead, in the mirror, and you will start seeing something forming around your body. If you keep continuing, you will start seeing things that they are real. You can do the exactly same exercise, but instead of a white background, make it black. Whenever you're deep in meditation, in trance, just focus on all the types of colors and forms and shapes that you are starting to see. But don't let be your intention to see those shapes. You need to be flowing. Whenever the shape or color comes, you need to acknowledge, and I'm like, okay, this one has been like a mix of between green and yellow that I've never seen before in the physical, because this is another thing. In the astral, there is much more wider and beautiful set of colors that you could ever imagine in the physical. It is much more vast, the astral. The whole physical realm came from the astral. So the colors that you may start seeing in the astral are gonna be precious. Precious. Another exercise to start seeing auras and energies, it's to start training your perceptions. How are you feeling things? Our hands have chakras in them. They are points of concentration. In the beginning stages, you can massage, so the energies around are gonna be more noticeable to you. Clap strongly, do this. And then you feel some tingling. That tingling is good. Understand the rate of this tingling and that this tingling comes from your hands. Because now if you take a book and I know how it's my tingling rate and I come here, I can feel a different tingling here. Start testing those differences. You take now this one, control remote for the lights. You know your own tingling. You start feeling a different tingling. Once you start feeling different tinglings, you can open your eyes and try to find out where is that boundary that you were feeling the tingling. And from there, knowing where is the boundary, from feeling it, you can start visualizing and you will eventually start seeing energies. So this is for people that are not pretty much visual, but they are more sensitive to feeling. This is a top exercise for those people. Let's say I take a pen and I start. Okay, I feel it here already. Maybe it's because my hand is holding it. I'm feeling here the pen, like a different type of vibration rate. So I open my eyes and I see where is it at. And I see it obviously with the unfocused eyes, that how I explained you before. Right, so these are the 3 exercises that are very powerful and very good ones to start training. Seeing in the astral, your third eye doesn't open from one day to another, at least from my experience and from my journey in spirituality. I never met anybody who from one day to another opened their third eye. It happens bit by bit. One day you start seeing a whole egg-shaped aura around people. Another day you start seeing different colors in places that you never saw those colors. Another day you will start seeing flashes of light suddenly happening, but there was no light at all. It's like sparks in your pineal gland. It happens gradually. And I must say, I was not doing these exercises. I was just plain meditating. So I was going the long way, and it took me 1.5 years, 1 year, a little bit above 1 year, 15 months maybe, to start seeing, not just seeing energy, but seeing more things. So it is possible if you're doing these exercises. I would say that it depends on you, but you can get real far with this. And once you start seeing things, it's impossible to unsee them, and you know more. Good luck in your spiritual journey. If you have any questions, let me know. Meditate and keep your frequency high. Smile more, be happy, share the happiness and the love with others. Do things for others. Be considerate, because it's one of the very important qualities of a heart chakra, to be considerate of somebody else before you. Forgiveness, letting go, flowing, detachment. All of these are very important to keep your vibration high and to be seeing wonderful things from your third eye.